Hi, Steve Gamache with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review, and this time we're looking at the Minamoto VG10 Damascus Gyuto 240mm knife. This line of knives has a core steel of VG10 stainless, and the heat treat's about 60 Rockwell on that. The construction is a layered stainless cladding over the top of that VG10 for a Damascus look. Fairly shiny finish, as you can tell here from the light, so it's a fairly polished finish. The weight on the knife is about 7.9 ounces or 225 grams, and the blade length around 245 on this particular one, about 9.65 inches. The overall length about 14.8 inches. The spine thickness, these are pretty thin, so it's about 1.7 coming right out of the handle here, or the bolster, and it pretty much holds that all the way through. There's not a lot of distal taper. You get just a touch of taper, and then definitely when you hit the grind of the knife into the tip. The blade height is about 49 millimeters right here, and you can kind of see the convexing of the blade there with the lighting on it. The handle type is a black Packawood ferrule with nice fit and finish on it, and it's got Minamoto's kind of classic characteristic cutouts here, but this cutouts on this is a little bit less extreme than on some of the other ones, so it's going to have a bit more normal feel to it. I'd say the size of the handle is kind of standard. It's not bulky, but it's not thin as either. So it's kind of pretty middle of the road. It's kind of average. Fit and finish is very good on the blade. You do have a couple of sharp areas on the choil right here, and the spine could be cleaned up just a touch. I probably would. But the finish on the blade is really nicely done. It's got a nice out-of-the-box edge on it. I'll give it a good solid 6 out of 10. Let's give it a closer look here. You can see the blade finish. So there's some of your, so you've got some embossed, I shouldn't say embossed, some screened on kanji and naming on the knife as well. And there you can see the core steel showing through and the layers of cladding. Overall, this is a thin knife, as you might suspect based on the numbers. Let's put it on our board. Let's take a look at the profile. So here's our profile on the blade. And you can see it's pretty thin at the edge. So let's put it on our board. Take a look. So we have a kind of a gentle belly on the knife, and we roll into a little bit of a flat spot at the heel right there, and then you've got a touch of back belly right there. You can see me rocking that. So you've got a flat area there, just a touch of back belly on it. And I can get pretty high about right in there before I start digging the tip into the board. So this is not a super flat blade, but I'd say it's kind of an all-around style blade as far as the profile goes. Balance point is just in front of that bolster. Right about there. So for a pinch, it's slightly behind for a nimble feel. And for a racket grip, it's not too far forward, so fairly neutral with either style of grip. So just a nicely made, nice looking, well-crafted knife. There we have the Minamoto VG10 Damascus Gyuto 240mm knife.